What's going on with my camera there? Okay, I think we're all good.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
That's her job. Dude, my god, the renegade options in this game are just they're so, oh my god, they're so ridiculous.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
We'll see.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Maybe she's just evil. In Mass Effect 2, did my character ever get the interspecies sex talk from Reddit? Yes, I'm pretty sure. It's been a long time since, it's been a while since I played it, so I don't really remember it too much, but...
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council.
Mordin is an awesome character.
Peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Oh, what rumors?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Oh yeah, she's hinting. She's already hinting right there. That's what I'm talking about. She's already, like, doing the eyebrow thing. Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union.
Yeah, you're so right.
Is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other
I'm down to
races.
try anything, Liara. I'm open to trying anything. Yeah, that's disgusting is definitely an Ashley response.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards.
That's called a one-night stand.
Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
An Ashley response? Oh, yeah, because Ashley is very, she doesn't really trust aliens too much right now. And so she looks at them in a bad way. So with what Liara was saying, there was a response that I could have said that said, "That's disgusting." And that's why it's an Ashley response.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that?
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight
Translation?
and left our home world.
You're an idiot, Shepard.
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you, but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never
Yeah,
spoke
Shepard,
of
don't
her
be an
partner.
idiot.
Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to
Think
dwell
about
on
it.
it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Wait. What? I'm confused.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Oh, 1,000 years.
Few
Jeez.
sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Right.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia
She
chose?
rarely spoke of her partner.
I thought you
Think
always
about
needed...
it is possible Benezia's
Oh,
partner
shoot.
was embarrassed.
Maybe
That was
she-
the same thing. Never mind.
Many Asari raise
Okay.
their children alone,
I guess we're done.
particularly if the father
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
species
I
is
should go.
short-lived. Goodbye, Commander.
Far out stuff, yeah.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Did you just read my mind? Don't do that.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander.
Pretty sure
I
you're more
spend
interesting
most of
than
my
me, though.
time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds boring.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost
Yeah, great
secrets has a
dialogues.
special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
I'm fascinating, huh? Yep. See, it's starting. I'm already in.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
I mean, I'd be okay if you wanted to do an in-depth study. You know what I mean?
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Bioware has a great way of packing so much information in short conversations. Yeah, they do. They throw a lot at you.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Forever. Oh, I don't have my gun. Never mind. La-di-da-di-da. Alright, let's go talk to our three bros down here. I don't know if they're gonna have anything else to say, but
Commander, how are you?
nope.
I gotta go. Commander.
Rex, Shepard.
Commander, You have a minute to talk.
Ooh. I don't want to proceed, because I don't want to get into a, romance with her. I don't want to be nice still.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens.
Oh, great.
Vicarian
Here
and
we are.
Rex.
This is
With all due
example.
respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Yeah, here it is. Oh God. She doesn't trust him. So do I want to play? Do I want to play stupid? Oh, what do you mean? I gotta pee. I'll be right back real quick. Gotta pee. Coffee. We'll do that. Go do a person. Ugh. Okay. I'm back.
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies.
Whoa.
We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You've got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
Throwing that R word out there. Give me a break.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service.
Oh,
I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Just shut up.
It doesn't sound like you've worked
Buddy.
with aliens before.
Kona?
Yes, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation
Kona,
in the space
stop,
station
dude.
for training. Every
Right
Marine
now.
a rifleman,
Stop it.
every
Stop it.
rifleman
Stop
ZT
it.
certified.
Okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. You're fine. Everything's fine. CG certified. What? Uh-oh. Oh. We're back. We're back, I think. No, yeah, that was me. That was me. 100% me. That was really weird. It just literally went to no internet for like 5 seconds. I think we're back, though. Everything's good. It's all stable. Okay.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
You're lucky. I lost my family on Mindoir. Are you related to anyone I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. I read about Mindoir. The Alliance screwed the pooch on that one. Should have had a bigger garrison. Is that why you're out here? To take the fight to the pirates?
Damn right. Missed my answer to which one? Oh. What did I say? Kona, stop, dude. What did I say? I said... Oh, I was basically saying, like... you don't trust aliens, or you don't trust our allies, or whatever, and blah, blah, blah. And then I went... And then she said something, and then... I'm like, well, you seem pretty, deep... These seem like pretty deeply held beliefs, so why? And then she answered. So... It's not like I'm telling her to shut up or anything like that. I'm still trying to be nice. Let's see.
I'm here to put hypervelocity rounds through the heads of bad guys.
Most satisfying part of the job, Commander.
I mean, I do get where she's coming from, but...
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
What about me? Definitely not saying that one. Thanks.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Nope, I don't think she does either.
She's probably really bad at it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she
want
is.
Me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
Why? Don't worry, I just had that talk with her, okay? I just had that talk with her.
I don't think she's used to teasing. Good-natured or otherwise.
No fun, Commander. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Shepard.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten.
No, that's not what he meant. That's not what he meant.
I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
Okay, fair.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once.
I need water.
We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Well, that's probably a good
thing. What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
Fair, I guess.
It was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Jeez.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Shepard.
Okay. We'll equip Liara later. Alright, let's go back up. And, oh, Tali. I gotta talk to Tali. What the hell is Tali? Over here? I don't know where she is. Or did I just miss her? Where the fuck is she? Wait, isn't there like a engineering area? I don't know where she is. I can't remember. I don't think she's up here. She's not in here, I'm pretty sure. Nope. Can't remember where she is. Hello? Cause that's my room over there. Liara's in there. Not my room, are you, Tali? Nope. Yeah, I know where she is in Mass Effect 2. She's gotta be down there. I just missed her, I guess. Oh, down here. Yep. Here we go. Down here by these guys.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali?
Please.
She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander.
Hell yeah,
but I'm
dude.
guessing that's not why you came down here.
Nope.
Carry on, Adams.
I actually came to talk to
Aye,
her,
Commander.
but I can't talk. I can only talk to him. Hey!
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
Normally they're
A
not.
month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource.
You can kind of see her face in
But
there.
we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Jeez.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
Yeah.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives are
Uh-oh, more information.
Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us
17
relies on the others
million.
for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
Incentives to have
The
kids.
Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions
You get
that
a
affect the fleet as
$5,000
a
computer if you have 2
whole. On
kids.
matters that affect an individual ship,
Done.
however, the captain has the final say. It's a
$5,000,
tradition
$10,000.
that dates back to the
That's
early
better.
days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Okay.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I
Tell
doubt
me about
I can
'em.
tell you anything you don't already know.
What? You made
It's
them.
been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile.
Okay, fair.
All I know is the story of their origins.
Right.
What
Okay.
they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks,
Of course.
bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them.
Until you
Or
couldn't.
so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
Yeah, that sounds, good.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Oh, great. I don't know, there's still doofuses in combat.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious.
Oh.
But when they're in close